3 words to describe Made by Brick.
3 words to describe Made by Brick.
When I think of Made by Brick, I think
beautifully directed, beautifully performed.
Is hard-working a word?
Young,
Full of heart.
Innovative.
dynamic,
Current.
Sincere?
Very, very exciting.
Good theatre is honest, and it really represents real people, and they could come from any walk of life.
I really love theatre that is truthful and different and niche and presents characters on stage who you don't typically see on stage.
They're making work that's really on the edge and documents our society as it is today.
but they have a propensity towards new writing and kind of brave new writing. Yeah, it's just a wonderful kind of new writing company.
Made by Brick makes theatre about modern life. We're looking for those sort of plays that are really relevant to Britain today. We're kind of looking for the next Enda Walsh, the next Chloe Morse, and we have a whole host of writers, emerging sort of voices and talents that I'm really looking forward to developing.
When I graduated from drama school, Made by Brick were pretty much the only people who employed me.
They certainly look after actors and remember them in a way that I've not come across before.
You know, and you just feel like you're part of a secure machine and you're like, oh my God, we're going to make something brilliant. I can feel it in your bones.
We have only produced 3 shows to this point, but I feel like it's been a huge learning experience and a huge curve. Every step we take is for the better.
Responsible Other is the journey of 2 people and what they discover about themselves and what they discover about each other on the way, and the creation of a new relationship, a set of relationships with somebody else.
I'd never heard of lupus before I started writing this play, but I was also very struck by the fact that I hadn't heard about it. I don't think other people had heard about it. I was coming home from work and saying, you know, do you know what this lupus thing is?
Well, what I love about Peter is that Peter's just trying to cope, isn't he? He's trying to cope with something that's kind of bigger than all of us.
For chronically ill teenagers, the dynamic between them and their parents and their friends is really fascinating, and it could be any illness really, but I've chosen lupus.
Having lost his wife, where the hell does he park that while he's trying to deal with the fact that his daughter is very, very gravely ill and also an adolescent, and also try and kind of pay the bloody mortgage and just try and stay alive, try and stay in the world and keep them afloat. And that juggling is, well, I think it's going to be a really interesting journey finding out about that.
To have reached the Hampstead Theatre by our 4th production, I think really speaks highly of the way we like to approach all the work that we do.
The Hampstead, perfect move. It's a perfect play for them.
Almost, it was, you know, you could always see it coming, and it seems like such a natural pairing.
Hampstead's been very, very famous for a very long time and was, well, it's obviously where Abigail's party happened.
It's this huge step up for them, and I think it's well deserved because they work hard.
I have no doubt that they are one of those theatre companies that constantly move in the right direction.
You have to imagine that a company that have spent so long using meagre resources to create the best work they can, you hope that with the flexibility that comes with better resources, the work will become more ambitious.
To get Made by Brick to where we are now has taken blood, sweat, tears, favours, begging, borrowing, not really stealing, but picking things out of skips possibly.
Clemmy and Mel are like the dream team.
I don't think I've enjoyed working for a theatre company as much as I've enjoyed working for Made by Brick.
We're all a big happy family.